What's up with it? You watching the Bay Bomber TV. And yeah, we about to check out this video from the YouTube channel Urban Bars. And the title is Boosie and Sexyy Red Steamy Footage Goes Public. He's not proud of this. Yeah, man, that's a fool with it, man. I remember a few months back, Sexyy Red posted a picture in the bed with some dude with a ankle monitor on, and everybody thought it was Boosie, you know what I'm saying? But Boosie came out and was acting like he was mad that people thought it was him. Yeah, he basically came out and angrily addressed the issue, like, y'all got me effed up, man. Like he was feeling some kind of way about the situation, you know what I mean? So yeah, some months went past, and then they finally like met face to face. And man, that way Boosie was looking super happy, man. For real though, probably the happiest I ever seen Boosie damn near. You know, he usually always mad and angry about something, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie though, man, when he met Sexyy Red though, man, he did look like he was super excited or something. But yeah, I haven't checked out the video. Don't completely know what they talking about, but let's check it out and see what they talking about.
March 22nd, we at the Boosie Bash. I need all the out because Big Sexy. I'm coming to see all the babies. I love the bring Boosie. I know Boosie can bring through.
I bet she got HPV. I bet she done had chlamydia, gonorrhea, trigonometry, crabs, and whatever else that can contract.
I see the video where she said her own was thinking. Did you see that?
Everybody's been glued to that crazy bedroom moment with none other than Sexyy Red. And let's be real, Boosie ain't walk away from that looking clean. Not even close. From the second that clip dropped, the internet been dragging him through the mud. But this mess ain't just about what went down in that bed. It's about how he acted afterwards. One clip in particular has people shook. Sexyy Red walked in rocking the tightest, most scandalous fit you could imagine. Nothing, and I mean nothing, was left to the imagination. Her whole body was on display like a neon sign, and Boosie, man, looked like he saw the pearly gates.
Boosie bad, Sexyy Red, bad ass, don't play no game.
Don't play with
it's
us.
A party, and we turn it all the way.
It's a gangster party, bitch.
Excited.
Gangster party, get your shit together, titties out, nipples out.
That grin on his face.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For real, that's what I was talking about right there, man. He really looked like he was happy, man. For real, man. It's rare to see Boosie smiling and happy like that. For real, man.
It said it all, like somebody just offered him free gas, a plate of wings, and front row seats to his own fantasy. But let's break this all the way down. Was it just straight up lust? Or was that the kind of deep eye contact you only give someone who's already been all up in your sheets? The internet don't miss a beat, and they clocked it quick. That wasn't no dang, she fine kind of stare. That was, I already know exactly how that feels type energy. And just when it felt like the drama couldn't get any messier, bam! Word on the street says Sexyy Red wasn't feeling Boosie trying to play it off like nothing ever happened. Allegedly, she got real petty, the kind of petty you can't shake off. She hit him where it hurts, and now we ain't talking about no apology text or some cute little peace offering. Rumor is she left him with something you can't just wash off. People whispering that she burned him on purpose just to teach him a lesson for acting brand new. Let's keep it.
That's funny, man. I actually heard that before, man. I don't know if she really burnt him or what, man. Yeah, how he reacted when people thought they was in the bed together, man. She could have seen that as like a diss, man. For real, though. The show acted like he was super offended. I wouldn't be surprised if she burnt him out of revenge or something, man. Who knows? But, man, that's alleged, though, man.
Real. Boosie's always running his mouth like he's untouchable, like nobody can ever check him. But when you mess with the wrong one, you might just end up paying the ultimate price. And from how the streets are talking, Sexyy Red wasn't about to let him ghost her like she was just some random. Nah, once he started acting like she didn't exist, she cooked up her own little revenge plan, and now Boosie's out here looking real stuck. His silence, that's louder than any denial he could ever throw out. The streets are lit up with this mess, and trust, we got way more to unpack. Now let's stop pretending like folks didn't already have their eyes on Sexyy Red. She's been getting side eyes from jump, and not just for her music moves. Her name been floating around in some wild rumors, especially about her allegedly messing with that dude known as Gucci, Third Leg. Yeah, the same one people been accusing of spreading STDs like they handing out promo CDs at the gas station. So when whispers started swirling that Boosie caught more than just feelings after their little link up, whoo, the fingers started pointing real fast. Folks out here saying Sexy Red been passing things around and not the kind of things you can throw in a gift bag.
Get rid of that. If you fuck somebody that got this while they having an outbreak, then you can contract it. But if you don't, you won't contract.
Here's where it flips into a whole other level of messy. Word on the curb is that Boosie might be heading straight to the clinic soon. Yup, that's what folks are saying in hushed tones. And if there's even a grain of truth in that, man, that's a hard hit for someone who's always bragging about never taking L's. But honestly, the clues were already stacking up before any of this hit the blogs. Remember when Sexy Red posted that slick little bed photo, snuggled up next to a mystery man who had an ankle monitor on? The internet went wild. People zoomed in like they were on a government payroll, matching skin tones, comparing tattoos, analyzing every inch of that leg like they were running forensic labs. And what did the majority say? They swore up and down that it was Boosie under those covers. Just to add gasoline to the fire, she captioned that pic with lyrics from her own track, Shake Your Dreads, talking about, I like messing with drillers, dreadhead K's. Come on now, how's that not a direct shout out to Boosie? But Boosie, he wasn't about to let that rumor breathe for even a second. Man jumped on X real quick and fired off a post like his phone was on fire. He said, I'm blocking all y'all, asking if that's me in that picture with Sexy Red. Then tried to downplay it, talking about, y'all see that ain't my ankle size or color. For real? That was his defense. Then he added some extra sauce, claiming he was out of town with his daughter when that photo dropped. But the internet, man, they weren't buying none of that, especially not when Boosie's already been spotted rocking an ankle monitor before. The fans called straight cap like, bro, we got receipts. And if you thought all this Boosie got burned talk was just internet trolls running wild, wait till you hear where it really started. Turns out this whole mess got stirred up months ago when Sexy Red's ex put her on full blast. Dude hopped on social media and didn't hold back at all. He flat out claimed she gave him an STD and kept her mouth shut about it.
Fanstar,
Yes.
what happened between you and Gucci Third Leg?
I wouldn't test positive for HSV2 unless you had HSV2. If you gave me HSV1 genitally, I would test positive for HSV1, but just have it in my genitals. So, but I don't have HSV1. I have HSV.
But it didn't stop there. This man came with proof. He dropped a whole phone call, recorded and everything, where he confronted her. And yo, he was heated. On the call, he's yelling like, do all your dudes know what's going on with you? Do you tell them you burning or you lie like you did me? That audio was wild. The energy was on 100. And now folks are asking, did Boosie not see the warning signs or did he just get caught slipping? Either way, this mess is getting nastier by the second.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if these rappers really know about her allegations and rumors going around and stuff. Because I'll be seeing pictures of dudes like meeting Sexy Red and taking pictures with Sexy Red, and they be super excited, man, for real, though. And yeah, in a few cases, too, you can catch them like checking her out, looking her up and down and everything, man. And like personally, man, me knowing about these rumors and everything, man, Sexy Red kind of scared me for real, though, to be honest with you.
And social media got it on lock, watching every single update like it's a reality show. As soon as that clip hit the web, it was a wrap. People instantly started giving Sexy Red the side eye. But if you know anything about her, she ain't the type to let whispers turn into full-blown headlines without clapping back. She wasted no time, hopped online, and went into full damage control mode. First post, it's not true. Second one, y'all believe anything on this app. She tried to shut it down fast. But at this point, the streets already had her name in every group chat. After that phone call dropped, nobody was buying the damage control anymore. The internet heard that audio and made up its mind real quick. Whatever Sexy Red tried to say afterwards, too little, too late. That stain was already locked in. And once folks started connecting all the dots, it wasn't just Boosie's name tangled up in the mess. It was way deeper than that. That pic with Boosie, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Sexy Red's own ex had already aired her out way before this even popped off, accusing her of keeping secrets and allegedly spreading something without saying a word. That was already strike one. But the wildest part, Sexy Red been exposing herself and she ain't even realize it. Yup, she said enough to make folks start looking at her sideways. And it wasn't no vague tweet or shady lyric. Nah, she went on full confessional mode. Back in June 2023, she pulled up to Angela Yee's Lip Service podcast and let it all hang out. And when we say she got too real, we mean too real. She straight up admitted she caught chlamydia. Not once, but twice.
We went to the doctor together. And then we both was like, well, you two people. And he like, you two people too. I'm like.
She said she broke up with her man because he was acting reckless and she ain't exactly sit still either. According to her, they both did their dirt ran wild in the streets, then decided to spin the block and get back together like nothing happened. But once they linked up again, she said something felt off. So they hit the doctor together, and boom, they both tested positive for chlamydia. That ain't no rumor. That came straight out of her own mouth, on camera, on mic, public record. Now look, people make mistakes, no doubt, but when you stack that confession on top of the leaked phone call from her ex, Boosie's mystery illness, and all this mess boiling online, the story starts painting itself, and it's not a pretty picture. And just when everyone thought Sexyy Red might lay low, chill out, and let the heat pass, nope, she flipped the whole narrative on its head. Instead of backing off while folks dragged her name through every group chat, she turned up the pressure and dropped a lipstick line in the middle of the chaos. Yup, while people were side-eyeing her health status, she was out here launching beauty products. You can't make this stuff up. But here's the real kicker. This wasn't just any old lipstick line. Nah, this one had folks screaming, and not in a good way. Wait till you hear what Sexyy Red actually named these lipsticks. It's beyond wild. It's straight up unbelievable. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it did. Sexyy Red dropped a whole makeup line and named the shades after STDs. Yeah, you heard that right. This wasn't no joke, no satire. She really did that. One of the lipsticks was called Yellow Discharge. Another one went by Gonorrhea. And then there was the infamous Cookie Juice. Who in their right mind thought this was a cute marketing move? Like, seriously?
I got one called Gonorrhea. It's green like gonorrhea. I got one called Yellow Discharge.
Maybe she thought it was edgy, something viral that would break the internet. But instead of folks laughing or hyping it up, they were gagging, and not in a good way. The overall reaction? Straight up disgust. People were shocked, confused, and just flat out grossed out. And now folks really start asking the question, how did Boosie not see the red flags from a mile away? Like, come on. She was literally waving them in his face. Some people think Boosie got caught up because Sexyy Red been calling herself the modern day Boosie.
Sexyy Red said she the modern day Boosie, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you think?
I mean, I feel like she gave me my flowers. Like I say, like I feel like she really gave me my flowers because Sexyy Red from the loop.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he thought she was just matching his wild energy and living on the same chaotic frequency. But what he didn't realize, she wasn't matching him. She was out here creating a whole new level of messy that he wasn't ready for. And the streets, oh, they've been buzzing. Not just about who she's been messing with, but even about how she's been smelling. Yep, it got real personal, real fast. Chicago rapper Vaughn, off 1700, popped out of nowhere and put her all the way on blast. He claimed that after linking with Sexyy Red, he couldn't shake the scent, even after taking a full shower. He said that smell was so strong, it was stuck to his skin.
Because there was an interview where you said that you wanted to fuck her, right?
Yeah.
And then you linked up with her like a couple days later, or what?
Yeah.
That wasn't the vibe. I heard you were rubbing her feet.
Yeah, just because you rubbed her feet don't mean you fucked her, though.
Let that sink in. That's not the kind of thing you just say on accident. That's the type of statement that comes from experience. And when dudes start talking like that on the timeline, you already know it's spiraling out of control. Now hold up, because Lord Jamar stepped in and dropped a whole bomb on the situation. He didn't sugarcoat anything. According to him, Sexyy Red ain't just some wild artist having fun with her image. He claims she's a tool the industry is using to tear the culture down from the inside. He said they're rewarding bad behavior, putting her front and center on purpose because she represents everything toxic the game's been drowning in lately. And Jamar wasn't even close to done. He straight up co-signed Vaughn's 1700s hygiene claims, saying he fully believes it. He even took it a step further and said, she looks like the type that could walk in a room and have the air turn stale instantly. That's wild.
Red looked like the type of girls like back in the days, like you walk in the room and you'd be like, smell like somebody was fucking in here.
The damage already done. The streets are watching, and this mess just keeps getting louder. But that ain't even the end of it. Jamal went all in and said he thinks Sexyy Red might be an industry plant. He claims she was placed in the spotlight to push the wrong messages, gang life, baby mama culture, and even certain pharma agendas. And with the way things been unfolding, folks are really starting to wonder if there's some truth behind that theory. Of course, Sexyy Red wasn't about to let all that slide.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think he got a point, though, man. I think Sexyy Red definitely a bad example. But then she was somewhere, too, and then telling people she was like the raw dog queen, too, man. She definitely a bad role model, man. If somebody looking at her to be a role model for real, though.
Without clapping back, but instead of directly addressing Vaughn 1700's wild claims, she threw out the biggest deflection ever, telling people to go ask Chief Keef if her kitty stinks. Like, what? That name drop had everybody doing double takes. Why even bring Chief Keef into it now?
Man.
And just like that, the speculation exploded. Folks started asking, why mention him unless he knows something firsthand? Rumor is Chief Keef allegedly had a turn too. And this ain't just some random theory.
Man.
Sexyy Red and Keef had already been linked musically. But recently,
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to diss Chief Keef or nothing, but Chief Keef look like that nigga be musty. I ain't gonna lie to you.
they were spotted looking way too cozy in some new selfies. She was cheesing, rocking his chain, looking like they just came back from a private getaway. And let's be honest, when a woman's wearing a man's chain, that's code. And it usually means they're doing more than just music. But when those rumors started heating up, Sexyy Red tried to shut it down quick. And to make it messier, Chief Keef said nothing. No confirmation, no denial, just straight silence. Then boom, he gets caught pulling up to one of her music video shoots. Now that whole sibling talk, yeah, it's looking like straight cap. And it's not just fans asking questions now. Charleston White had to jump in and stir the pot too. And you already know he didn't hold back. He flat out labeled Sexyy Red a 304. You know what that means. And
Man.
called her a bad influence, especially on Angel Reese.
Facts.
According to him, Sexyy Red out here trying to pass down her wild ways to someone who used to be all about discipline, focus, and dominating the court. Charleston said ever since Angel started hanging heavy with Sexyy Red, her whole vibe switched up. From warm-ups and game face to thirst trap mode, the clothes got tighter, the posts got spicier, and folks started asking, what happened to the baller with next?
Don't listen. She can't do nothing play basketball. I ain't the reason why with this star setting. I be looking at the way she dressed. She don't want to play basketball. She want to hold.
Now let's spin it back to Boosie, because let's not pretend like he's
Oh,
untouched
God.
in all this. That leak tape, that's what really cracked him. The rumors were bad enough, but once the footage dropped, game over. Sources say Boosie been real off because once the visuals hit the net, it went from gossip to evidence. Now people are dissecting every second of that clip, zooming in, analyzing, connecting dots. And with Sexyy Red being tied to so much chaos lately, even being linked to her is like holding a lit match near gas. Boosie knows it. That heat, it's burning. And so now I gotta hear from y'all. Was Boosie and Sexyy Red messing around way before the public even knew? Are the STD rumors legit or just dirty gossip meant to bring her down?
Yeah, man, that's the fool with it, man. Yeah, man, I don't know if she burning dudes or what, man. But yeah, her lip gloss line definitely make her questionable, man. I don't know if she be trolling or what, man. But yeah, man, she got herself looking bad, basically, though, man. You know what I mean? She the one brought most situations to public, really, you know what I'm saying? Talk about her stuff stink, talk about when she got burned and stuff like that, man. So yeah, it do seem like she be bringing certain things to the internet purposely. Yeah, man, Boosie definitely was real happy around her though when they met or whatever. Yeah, man, I don't know if that was the first time they met or they been hooking up on the low or something, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, shout out to Boosie too, man. Stay safe, man, for real though. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. You watching the Baby Mama TV. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Until next time. All right.